Because I think the biggest question around Palantir right now on Wall Street is whether the large language models, the Anthropics and the AIs, which are about to go public, can replicate what you're doing.
You know what? It's a real question that no one in enterprise factually is worried. Like, investors are really interested. Short term have no idea what they're talking about. Long term end up being right. But we will just debate this with the facts. I've spent all my life, for better or worse, dealing with the most complicated, most interesting enterprises. I'm on the ground floor of that, probably like no one else.
And they don't, you're saying?
Most of them are chillaxing over their latte, reading a report about something that they don't understand the technical capacity about.
But they're hiring the kind of engineers that you have.
And those kind of engineers are great engineers. And I'm telling you, they don't talk to the enterprises or don't understand the technical challenge. And also, by the way, the ability to be a great investor and the kind of that's where large language models are more useful, because it's probabilistic and you don't have to get better than really 51%. If you want to manufacture a car and you need a part, or you want to send a rocket to the moon, or you want to put a missile on your adversary's head and bring home Americans safely, that stuff doesn't ship. And by the way, and there's not a single high-end enterprise like that would ever put, by the way, that's before you get to the cultural impasse. Like when you go to San Francisco and talk to them, their basic vibe is, we don't have to solve your problem today, because tomorrow you're going to go away and all of your problems are going to be solved. It's largely religious. And then you get to, we're going to replicate Palantir by doing a deploy co. I mean, it's a complete farce. Like, the people who go there to solve the simplest, easiest problems that sell tokens. And the part they don't understand, honestly, and I told them this, I probably shouldn't, is they don't understand how unlikable they are. So the product doesn't actually work the way. It's very expensive, and you got to overcome the fact that you may not realize outside of actually, I'm not even saying I find them unlikable, because actually some of the best and most interesting conversations I've had in business are like hanging out with some Sam, Dario, others. I mean, these are high, like you talk to Dario, it's a great time. And he does.
We were together at AIG. Yeah, I was going to ask, is Anthropic, are they friend or foe? Are they competitor or partner?
Again, most of the things they talk about in public are running on Palantir. So it's like, now, at this scale, we're a nation state. Basically, they are like, we are. He is the frontier person of the leading frontier model company currently, and he's gone from being way behind to being ahead. And he's a very, very important person. And I'll tell you, he believes what he's saying. I just would say that, put this way, he believes all problems I think, and I impute him, or believes all problems of the current, present, and future, are transitionary to a perfect future. I believe that we need heaven on earth, not heaven in 20 years, and we disagree on these things, but doesn't mean that, it's like we don't agree on other things. It's like, they agree on certain national security, we disagree. It's not as simple as agree, disagree, bad, good. These are some of the more interesting, important people in the world. I'm betting heavily, and my customers pretty much are on my side, that, it is not that large language models aren't crucial for the world. It's just the implementation is where the value is, certainly in the next 7 years. And if you want to ask me what's going to happen in 10 years, I don't know. But, the risk of a pathogen destroying us is probably as high as